Hey, come here, lad.
Hello, a G-Pack member. How are you, Mr.
McMayo. We heard that someone's trying to interfere with your trip around the world.
Yes, I've had a few minor adventures. Nothing I can't handle. What are you doing here?
We want to start mass production of kilts. India is the biggest and least expensive centre for textile manufacturing in the world. And you know we Scottish like to get the most from our pennies. Here we can make 3 times more kilts than in Scotland for the same price. There are still a few details to iron out. Like they say, the devil is in the details. Instead of a tartan, they made the last batch with elephants and Indian deities.
Outsourcing to India. Not very original, but very industrious. Kilts with an Indian flair. Now that's what I call a true culture meld. Well, I have to find some clues about my uncle.
Man, I almost forgot. There's a man who knows about your uncle. His name is Ravish. He's an elephant tamer. It's good work if you can get it. I don't know exactly where he lives, so you'll have to ask other G-Pack members. I've already marked on your map where you can find them. Good luck and hurry. Time is money.
Hey, can you tell me about an elephant tamer called Ravish?
He lives in the north of the city and likes elephants.
Hey, what do you know about an elephant tamer called Ravish?
His house has a big red door. I think that's his favourite colour.
Hey, what do you know about an elephant tamer called Ravish?
He takes care of his elephants. I think he's a Virgo.
Hey, what do you know about an elephant tamer called Ravish?
The building is for the elephant, or a really big dog.
Dear visitor, step right up and see Kioni the elephant. This fantastic beast carried Phileas Fogg, the English gentleman, who made a trip around the world in 80 days in 1872. Jules Verne, the French writer, told the story in which Phileas Fogg saved the young bride Aouda from certain death in the Indian jungle. The elephant that you can see here carried this remarkable team from Bombay to Calcutta, and
I'm sure the tourists eat this up, but I'm here to see you, not the elephant.
not the elephant? The elephant is the star. I'm just his humble trainer.
Matthew Lavishard is my uncle. I think you've heard of him?
Oh, yes, the engineer Lavishart. It was a long time ago. I'm very glad to meet you.
Thanks, me too. I don't want to be rude, but I'm in a bit of a hurry. My uncle has sent me on a mission all around the world to recover the patents for inventions he created a long time ago. I've just come from Cairo to Bombay to track down proof that he invented an anti-flood device. I went to see Shankar, the engineer, but his daughter kidnapped me. To say she's a loon with issues would be polite. I managed to escape last night, but empty-handed. I left London on the 2nd of October, and it's absolutely imperative that I'm back before the 21st of December to ensure that my uncle keeps his title of engineer. People in London are big on titles.
So you were with Aouda last night?
The actress? Yeah, she was kidnapped too. How do you know her?
She is my lovely fiancée. She may not be the brightest bulb, but no man wants a woman who is too bright. No good can come of that. Wait a minute. You have to make a trip around the world in 80 days.
Yes, at the most.
The dates are exactly the same as for Phileas Fogg's journey. That's more than a coincidence, isn't it?
I wouldn't read too much into the dates.
Okay, say no more. I will investigate this matter of the patent, but I'll need you to take care of Kioni in the meanwhile. So, bring her for a bath.
Sure, I guess I can bathe an elephant. Now, that's a phrase I never thought I'd hear myself utter.
There's no more water. The pool is empty.
That's not a problem, you slow young man. You have just to open the crank for water.
Bravo, Kiuni. You've passed Dumbo as my favorite elephant. Hello, can I buy this one?
Namaste.
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 open!
Hit the road! Bombay day, bitty Bombay day. Yo, yo, hey. Bombay day, bitty Bombay day. Hey. Yo, yo, hey. Hands of rock, back out, his neck was scared. It's now Shankar's daughter, engineer. She's more than a little queer.
Ripped with an actress from Bollywood. Wow, that just not good. Escape using your hat. Hard to believe you're not dead.
A message from Rabbit. He wants me to meet him tomorrow at the station. He says he'll have the plans. Hurrah! Finally something is working out.
Aha, young traveler, still following in the footsteps of your illegitimate fallen idol, Phileas Fogg?
Illegitimate? Fallen? Idol? I'm not sure what you need more, a dictionary or a date.
Incidentally, my sources inform me you left London on the same date as Fogg did. Plus, you have the gall to try to arrive back on at least the same date as him. Yet you keep trying to pull the wool over my eyes by pretending to know nothing about Fogg. I'm warning you, my patience has limits. I strongly suggest you drop this trip around the world before you see my nasty side.
If this is your good side, then you're right, Mr. Fix. I don't care to see your bad side. No fears, though. It's all good. I care nothing about Fogg. I'm only doing this for my uncle.
We'll see about that. You can't believe the number of times I hear that.
That man's shorts are definitely on too tight.
There's a message for you, sir.
My dear Oliver, I don't know what to say, but I respect your decision, and these idiots we call family should accept it. I will inform them that it is not easy to travel to India, and I will do whatever possible to assist you. You deserve this. I'm really very proud of you. You have a great deal of courage, and your sense of duty is a credit to you. Keep a close eye on your money, as it doesn't grow on trees, you know. You don't know what awaits you, so think before spending. You might want to find a way to earn a few pounds. There's nothing like the feeling of earning an honest wage. When I think that you're not even halfway through your journey, well, I try not to think about it. Good luck, Oliver. I am very grateful to you.
Fix and his guards. Let's hide.
but why are Fix and Anand Shankar together? I doubt they're planning to record a duet together. And where's Ravish? I need to see inside the station. I cannot see Ravish. Too bad. I can buy a ticket and go out quickly. I'd like to pay you for a ticket, if you please.
Of course, sir.
What's going on? Aouda looks more confused than normal.
Ravish has been kidnapped. It seems he was taken while he was following a lead on the patent he wanted to recover.
My friend, you have to save him. Who knows what Anand will do to him? It reminds me of a movie I was in called The Deadly Cursed Sacred Treasure of the Diamond Mountain of Death, Doom, and Destruction. It ended really badly.
Why? Was the hero's kilt torn?
I've just seen Anand and a neuropath called Fix together near the central station. I'm sure they were after me. I need to work on my people skills.
Aye, they told the Sikh you had stolen a snake from the snake temple. They wanted the authorities to arrest you for violating the local religious laws.
Great. It seems snakes have been the origin of all our problems since the creation of the world.
I don't think we have time for theology right now.
Hoot, man, that's why we don't have snakes in Scotland. They're nothing but trouble.
Aouda, do you have any idea where they might have taken him?
We might have wee ones around. I don't look down that much. Whenever someone wears kilts, it's always best to look them in the eyes.
They will have taken him to the jungle where there are tigers, crocodiles, and very dangerous snakes.
Hopefully no snakes on Earth have tartan skin.
So just where is this jungle? I don't suppose there's a nice bus tour.
Otherwise, they'd be fierce foes.
To the north of the city, but you'll have to go there with Keone. He might not smell that good by the time the trip is over, but you'll be safe on him. It's better to be safe than pleasant smelling.
There must be a way to tie snakes into a promotion of our kilts. Snake skin kilts.
Okay, I'll go. I just need Mr. McTextile here to stop rambling on and on about his clothing and help keep Anand and Fix in the city center. I don't need them interfering while I'm on my way to the temple.
Ah, finally! Quick, find something strong to break this old door.
Open! This may be useful. Open! This may be useful. Open!
I'm glad you are here. I missed Kiuni. Plus, I was beginning to worry I would spend the last of my days in the dank and musty temple.
Yes, it's definitely not a potential retirement hotspot. So let's hit the road. Aouda will be getting worried.
I found the document for your uncle.
How did you get it?
When you came to see me, I quickly figured out what was going on. Shankar had taken all the credit for your uncle's invention, so I decided to visit Shankar's lodge. I managed to find the patent, but before I could complete my daring escape, they caught me. They must have thought I hadn't had time to do anything. They are evil, but not all that bright.
Take such a risk? You must have known my uncle, but how?
My dear old dad met him some 40 years ago. It was a dark time.
Do you know what went on?
Of course I do. My pop and I were close. We talked often. I suppose I can trust you with this story, if your uncle has sent you around the world on this mission. In those days, your uncle was a brilliant engineer with philanthropic ideas. He loved India very much. He married a wonderful Indian woman here. He adored her to distraction. Tragically, 2 years after their wedding, she was killed in a monsoon flood in Bombay. Your uncle, torn with grief, vowed to create a system to eliminate floods. He did just that and began its construction. His Indian counterpart was a young engineer, Shankar. What Shankar lacked in brains, he made up for with ambition. He manipulated your uncle, who was emotionally fragile at that time. Shankar tricked your uncle to take part in strange rituals and ceremonies. Your uncle became convinced that he could contact his wife on the other side. Kind of like his own personal psychic friend's connection. As your uncle became more and more demented, Shankar took over the construction site, little by little. Eventually, your uncle was forced to leave India. My father was just a labourer then, but as he was well educated, he was quite close to your uncle for some time. He witnessed his decline. When your uncle left India, he was only a shadow of his former self.
The more I learn about my uncle, the less I find I knew about him. Nobody even hinted at such a story.
I suspect your family knows very little and probably would prefer to forget the little they know. My experience has taught me you get in far less trouble with elephants than women.
This story is incredible. Almost like a B movie. Well, speaking of B movies, here comes Aouda.
Hit the road! Bombay day, bitty Bombay day. Yo, yo, hey. Bombay day, bitty Bombay day. Hey. Yo, yo, hey. Heart of rock by a cow, its neck was scared. It's now Shankar's daughter, engineer. She's more than a little queer.
Ripped with an actress from Bollywood. Wow, that just not good. Escape using your head. Hard to believe you're not dead.
Empty day, jump, jump, hey.
misuse me as a horse.